Hello, would you like to learn how to set up your Schwab accounts to actually trade options? Well, in this video, I'm going to show you how. But before we get started, I wanted to mention that this, or my channel here, is Easy Investing Income. The whole goal of the channel is to show people you can make easy income selling stock options. If you want to learn more, subscribe to the channel. And before we get started, I'd also like to mention I'm not a certified financial planner. I'm by no means a professional. I'm a hobbyist. This is something I like to do to learn extra income. So, with that being said, let's get started. So, I've already logged into my account and I've clicked on the trade at the top of the screen. One thing you'll notice on the top right side is this options level 2. That actually shows me, what kind of trading ability I have on my account. Now, that could be 0, 1, 2, or 3. If it doesn't show at all, then it means you probably have no approval at all, and you probably do need to make a phone call to Schwab and ask them to set you up for doing options trading. But I believe it does show. It's kind of hard for me to go back and see what it looked like before I traded options. So, but if this does show up, you can click on this link, and it'll bring up the options page where it talks about the different types of options that you can do. And you can see level 0, which I recommend if you've never traded options, start at 0 and do what's called covered calls and covered puts. Covered calls are when you already own the stock and you want to sell options on those stocks you already own. And covered puts is the same idea, but instead of owning the stock, you may want to own it and you may have enough cash to buy it, but you want to sell a put that gives you the opportunity to buy that at a specific strike price. That is, if the stock goes to that strike price. And by selling it, actually you're doing a contract with someone else. So you're selling it to someone else who wants to sell those shares at that price. I have other videos that talk about covered puts, or they're also called cash secured puts. And then they have other things you can do, but level 0 is usually the less risky type of options. Level 1 takes it one step further, and you can do more things with level 1. You can do long puts and long calls, meaning you can set expirations that are farther out. And it's a little bit more risky. So Schwab is trying to educate you and keep you from making mistakes. Also, they have a lot of protections, and their customer support is, I think, the best in the industry. I use them all the time if I have any questions or get concerned. Next is level 2. I also do vertical spreads and condor spreads and iron condors. So I'm currently level 2, which allows me to do those specific types of options. So at first, start with level 0, and then you can make more requests. So what happens next? If you scroll down, you'll see they'll talk about their approval process, and it's really fairly straightforward. If you apply for approval, they'll ask you to select which one you want to work with. Now, if you are an experienced trader and you're coming from a different platform and you've done options before, then you can select 1, 2, or 3. But again, if you're new to doing options selling or buying, then I would start with 0, and I would do more research and learn more. I have some videos, and I also have a blog page where you can learn more. It'll be down below in the description. So if you select 0, and then you click continue, it'll take you through a list of questions that Schwab will ask you, and it's pretty much, well, how many trades do you do? How much experience you have, and be honest, but then give yourself a little bit of credit. If you've done some trades, then say you do have some experience. You're not going in blindly. And then at the end, it doesn't give you initial access, they have to approve you, so they'll let you know, and you'll get an email saying that your request has been received, and that you'll get a response back from them fairly quickly, usually within a couple of hours or maybe 24 hours. I think the emails may say 24 or 48 hours, but they're relatively quick. So that's about it. Once you get access, you will have. Let's close this screen. You'll see when you're looking at strategies, you'll see all the different option strategies that show up. So you can see here, since I'm a level two, I have a lot more options. I've got the vertical calls, vertical spreads. I have calls and puts. I've got condors, iron condor. Everything shows up. If you're level zero, you have no access, then you're not going to see any of this stuff. So once they approve you, then you'll have the ability to do these kinds of trades. I'm going to do another video that shows you how to do a basic covered call that hopefully I'll release today, which is April 16th. So thank you for joining me. If you want to learn more and keep track of what I'm doing, you can subscribe to my channel, and you can, if you like the video, please hit the like button. And if you have any comments, add comments. Again, I have a blog that goes along with this. It's Easy Investing Income, and the link will be below. I am setting up a Patreon page where I will have live events, and I can help people, you know, get started, or answer any questions you might have directly, where you can talk to me. So thank you for tuning in, and I hope you have a great day. Bye bye.